Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, today, for tomorrow, for you, there will be the Posata Day. No? So, today is the starting. We are observing here in India that tomorrow, for the tomorrow morning, you can observe the 8 precepts of it. So, in Buddha gave the beautiful Dhamma talk regarding virtue, ethics, and we're going to learn that sutta. We will going to learn this sutta from Anguttara Nikaya, Numerical Discourses, Book of 5. And this sutta is called Sīlasutta, Aposaka Vagga. Sīlasutta. Beautifully, Supreme Buddha gave us or explained the drawbacks of not following the virtue, not following the precepts, and importance of benefits if someone follows that. So, Panchime Bhikkhave Adinava Dusilasa Sila Vipattiya. Because there are these 5 drawbacks for an unethical person. So the Adinava, remember the word, okay? Adinava is very beautiful word. Adinava and Anisans. As we are learning the suttas, so a couple of words we should memorize. And this one, so Adinava is the one word that you should remember. It is called the drawbacks or not having any benefit from them. Yes, so we can mention it. So the Buddha says, Panchime Bhikkhave Adinava Dusilasa Sila Vipatya. There are 5 drawbacks for unethical person. What 5? Buddha says, Ida Bhikkhave Dusilo Sila Vipanno Pamadadi Karanang Mahati Bhogajani Nigachati. What he said, that an unethical person, because of his failure in following the precepts, what happened? This person loses a great wealth on account of negligence. This is the first one. So what does exactly mean? When the person is not following the precepts, like if he's killing beings or telling lies or stealing something or engaging himself in sexual misconduct or intoxicating himself. So when these 5 precepts is not preserving, is breaking it up, then all the time, the wealth he should protect or he's earning, he loses continuously. Slowly, it takes very slow process. And without understanding that he has lost a lot. And that we can see in today's world that there are a lot of people who says one day we are earning well, we are having good wealth, but there is nothing remains. And when you investigate in that, that is one of the reason they lose their money, one of the reason they lose their wealth. It is because of they are unable to practice seal. A couple of days before, I was talking with the youngsters who comes to our monastery, and He was sharing his experiences with, whenever he goes for the trip with the friends, and they usually talk. So this both persons are in IT, and he says, I try to save a lot of money, but nothing is there. That I cannot save anything. There is not enough fund with me. So he said, the person who comes to the monastery, he said, I am protecting you. And when he investigates why you are unable to save anything, so youngsters, when they make the tour or something, mentioning all the things, the entire list that, okay, we're going to visit, this is the hotel, the charges, this will be the food, and this is the convenience, everything. And one huge part of that, it goes just to intoxicate. And that one is not counted in that list. It means their trip is always costing more. So, what the money can be secured by not intoxicating themselves? Because of their negligence to follow the precepts, they are spending that. And there is no satisfaction from it also. When your person goes to enjoy something and he always look at back, okay, the wallet is empty, it doesn't give him happiness. So the Buddha says the first things, then Mahati Bhogajani Nigachati. Huge amount of wealth he loses. He loses that wealth because of his unethical person. That is the first reason. And it is visible in the entire world. You can see, you can take any society. It doesn't mean that person only from this religion will have this effect. No. Everywhere it is found. Because of the being unethical, do these things to us. This is Ayam Vekkave Patamo Adinavo Dusilasa Sila Vipatti. This is the first drawback of his being unethical. Second one, Supreme Buddha says, Punacha Parang Bhikkhave Dusilasa Sila Vipannasa Papapo Kitti Saddo Avu Gachati. What the Buddha explain here? Supreme Buddha says, because of the person who does not follow precepts, what happened? Unethical person, because of their failure in ethics, his words or his reputation, for bad reputation spread along society or family. That is the second one drawback. What is it? Whenever we talk with someone about someone, what we explain about it? His beauty, that is one thing. But we are always trying to explain about his nature, how this person is. Is a good one? Is it trustworthy or not? And when we find that, okay, he's a good with talk, but he's a funny. He's a good with talk, but he intoxicates himself. He is not trustworthy. He always telling lies. What that mean? The person who want to believe, hesitate to believe on that person because of this person is not following virtue. If someone is virtuous person, and when we talk about him, we cannot say such words. We will be always explaining, okay, he may be a little bit late, he may be not giving entire, he's not putting entire effort in the work, but he is an ethical person. He has said these things, so he will do. That trust is built. So the Buddha says the second thing is that Papapo Kitti Saddu Avu Gachati. His bad reputation, spread among the society, among the friends, among in this world. That is the second thing we should be aware of. Buddha is not mentioning any particular person, but as general, we find these things everywhere, that the person is not ethical and their words spreading. Even in family engagement, what we talked about others, we talked about this name. So we should remember that. Third one, Buddha explained, Punuch parang bhikkhave dussinu sila vipanno yannadeva parisang upasankam. Furthermore, an unethical person enters any kind of assemblies. Okay? So, whatever the assemblies are, it may be the Khattiya Paris. In the Buddha's time, there were societies divided in several parts, and they always their gatherings happens like in monastery. Every full moon day or Sundays, we gather together and we discuss upon how to practice the Dhamma. We learn suttas. So these are the gatherings. So in the Buddha's time also in society, the people gather together. So they were maybe the warrior clan, you know, aristocrat, maybe the Brahmins or householders or ascetics, whatever kind of the assemblies are. This person, because of his unethical, unvirtuous, he reached there. Avisarado upasankamati manku bhuto. He is timid and embarrassed. He has a little bit hesitation what to say. Because in the society, we may be doing the wrong things in, you know, we think, okay, no one is watching us. So we hide that. But there are these things cannot be hidden. If you are engaging in sexual misconduct, well, people know about that thing. If you are intoxicating yourself, people know about it. If you are lying always, people know about that thing. So when you go to the societies, when you go to these meetings or when you go to these parishad assemblies, what happened? In your mind, there is a constant thought, what this person will say about me, what they are talking, what they will talk about me, or what they are saying about me. That is always there. And when a person want to talk something, he want to express something, people will judge him. Okay, he's saying about this all things, but he's not ethical. Such a comment also is made. So Buddha says this person, whenever he reaches to any assemblies, he has that little bit fear. He's embarrassed at what people will talk about. And that's why Buddha says he's a monk of Buddha. He keeps silence. So, Ayam bhikkhave tatiyo adinavo dussilasa sila vipatto. And this is the third drawback. Fourth one Buddha explain. Punacha parang bhikkhave dussilo sila vipanno samulno palam karoti. What the Buddha says? Furthermore, an unethical person uh, feels lost when they die. So before, like when a person is passing away, we see from outside how it looks. The person looks like okay, he's doing good, or he's in comfort, or he may be in pain. But inside the mind, what is happening? It is generally mentioned that when the person passed away, he's in a lot of pain. Not only just the physical one, not that, but all the thoughts, what comes to his mind. Oh, I have done a lot of bad things. Or he is unable to understand about this one, this factor also. Okay, the life always ends with this death. Unable to understand that. And because of it, what happened? Because of these things, the person passed away unknowingly, with doubt. And that is the drawback for us. That is drawback. What will happen if you are passing away and all the wrong things you have done is confront of you? Oh, I did this wrong thing. Oh, I did that one. Or this one is also I did. And I have to ask a lot of forgiveness from friends. And meanwhile, you passed away. What will happen? All the result of this wrongdoing, all the things because of this being unethical, when it gives results, it is mentioned there. What? Last fifth one Buddha says, Kayasa Veda Parang Marana Apayam Dugati Vidipatan Nirayam Upapajati. This unethical person, because of his negligence, what he does, he after the breakup of this body, he reborn into a bad place of loss, in misery, underworld, and hell. He born there. No one has dragged him there. No one has taken him there. No one has put him there. But his own actions has taken him. And that's the answer to the base verse. What the Buddha says? An unethical person will face these 5 drawbacks. Remember this. This last one may be after this God, after the death. But the first 4, it can be seen by this our own eyes. So, as a follower of the Buddha, we should investigate. We should look it upon our life. We should see that, okay, am I doing this? And in this society, we should observe. If someone is unethical, do those persons have this result? Do they have these drawbacks in their life? And when we do, when we think, when we see that these things, okay, yes, the Buddha said the truth. Because of that, how much they are showing off outside, but inside, they are empty. Inside, they have these things. If we see these things, we should remember, okay, Buddha said, and I should follow the virtue. I should not be the person who will feel this way in future. So Buddha explained furthermore. Buddha says, Panchime bhikkhave anisansa silavato sila sampadaya. There are these 5 benefits for an ethical person because of their accomplishment in ethics. How many? 5 benefits. Exactly opposite of these drawbacks. Exactly opposite of the drawbacks. So, when we observe Sila, we should investigate in ourselves. Am I getting these benefits somehow? It is not visible immediately. You cannot say, okay, today I am following precepts and tomorrow I will get result. No. It takes longer time to see those benefits in ourselves. What the Buddha explained here, 5 benefits. Buddha said, Ida bhikkhave Sīlava Sīla Sampano Appamadani Karanam Mahantang Bhoga Khanda Adhigachati. Buddha says, the first thing is, because of this his virtue, ethical person gains a great wealth on account of diligence. The Sīla person, the unethical person has a negligence of all these things. But the virtuous person is always conscious, aware, to protect his precepts. So his diligence is there also. And because of his diligence, he gained a great wealth. Because he's not wasting any money, always thinking about, okay, these are the things I'm getting in my life. These are the things I'm working toward. And I want the happy life. So he's practicing Dharma for that. Buddha says further, this is the first reason. What he says, this is the first benefit of being virtuous. Second one, Sīlavato Sīla Sampannas Kalyano Kitti Sarva Abhu Gachati. Ethical person gets a good reputation. It's a good reputation. Like now, you always remember, Linda goes to the monastery. Couple of you have visited our monastery. And what you see? There are people who always talk about others. Always. Oh, this person is that, this person is that. We make good comments, we make bad comments. But when a person is virtuous, we never made a comment on them in this way. We do not say any wrong thing. His behavior may be wrong, but his virtue, his ethics, we say he's very good person, very nice person. Very nice person. So, when people talk about their, because of his ethic, because of his virtue, These good words is always spread in the society. And that is a benefit for us. That is a benefit for us. Supreme Buddha says this is the second benefit to having a spread a good reputation in the society. පුරච පරං භික්ඛවේ සීලව සීල සම්පන්නෝ යඤ්ඤ දේවෝ පරිසං උපසංකමිති විසරදෝ උපසංකමති අමංගු භූතෝ. Third one, Buddha says, an ethical person enters any kind of assemblies, bold and self-assured. Never hesitate to say any word. He's really ready to express himself because he doesn't have any fear that people will say, okay, you are telling lies or something. So this is the third benefit. What the person go anywhere, even if you go to the monastery and people know about you, you will take the mic and you will say, oh, these are the benefits I got it from the virtue. These are the benefits I'm telling you. And it is true. And people will believe on you because they see the way you are speaking to them. That is come from the strength of virtues. Fourth one, Buddha says, Punacha parang vekkave sīlava sīla sampanno asamullo phalam karoti. This person, when he passed away or when he is ready to die, fourth benefit, what it says, when this person is ready to die, on that time, he is aware of his passing away. He does not feel lost. Ethical person does not feel lost. Majority of time, if you visit to the long-term care home centers or where the people spend, or in the hospitals, when you see and go, talk with them, and you will find in their passing moment, they say there are a lot of regrets, there are a lot of remorse, and always it comes. The lingering is also there. They remember their family members, friends, and all kind of things. Why? Because they haven't gained in their life what they were expecting. And one of the reasons is because of being unvirtuous. So we should remember, if you want to pass away very happily, in several stories, it is mentioned. Like there is one story in Dhammapada. It gives a beautiful example. In a Savatthi, there were families which called Dhammika Upasaka. Dhammika Upasaka. In that family, the chief one, he has spent his entire life protecting the Dhamma, protecting the virtue, and in a many ways, he expressed good things. When he was passing away, on that time, he invited bhikkhus. Bhikkhu, please visit to our home. And several monks, they came to his house. On his deathbed, he was lying. And bhikkhus were all surrounded of him. And he asked one day, can you receive the verses where the Buddha explained about Satipatthana, for foundation of mindfulness? And bhikkhu started to chant that or say that, because Pali was very easily understandable on that time. So they were saying this, they were expressing these suttas. In mid of the sutta, this Dhammika Upasaka raised his hand and said stop. But he did not say stop to this people. He did not say stop to the bhikkhus. But bhikkhus, all the Bantes saw he has raised hand as a stopping. So they stopped. Their kids started to show. Their kids started to worry. Our father, he has spent entire life listening Dhamma with very, very much respect, practicing Dhamma with diligence. And at this end of his life, when he's passing away, he has also fallen into the fear. So, this Dhammika Upasaka, His kids asked, our father has something done like that. He said, no, I did not say stop to the big bus. I said, because these are several chariots are there who come to pick me, who are asking me to come into that. So all the kids, his all and the entire family were there, and said, we are not able to see anything. And he said, okay, take this garland and throw it in the air. Wherever it stops, this is the visible things. This is the visible chariot we can see. This happened. This chariot stops into the midair, and family saw. He said, I'm very happy because in my time I followed. Now I'm going toward heavenly world because of I protected Dhamma. So this is the call. He is not feel the loss. He's not passing away due to the. He's not passing the misery. Buddha explained the fifth one that furthermore, an unethical person when an ethical person's body breakups, they are these heavenly realm. This is the fifth benefit, and this benefit also visible not here, but from the Dhamma, from the suttas, we can understand that. Out of these 5 benefits, the 4 benefits are visible today. You can see in your life. If you have these things, enjoy. If you have these 4 benefits, now you are looking at, or 3 benefits, if you are think that, okay, I am doing good practice. Okay, so remember these things, 5 drawbacks of not being able to practice Dhamma, and 5 benefits if someone follows this virtuous path. Buddha has given beautiful example. Buddha has explained beautifully in this sutta what benefits the virtue can give us. So remember and practice Dhamma. That's all for today. So may this sutta, may this teaching be helpful for all of us to understand the importance of the virtue and ethic. We may be able to follow these precepts, follow the Dhamma, and practice this Dhamma diligently. May this sutta be helpful for all of us to realize the 4 noble truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Any questions want to ask? We did this sutta before also, and repeating suttas is always good. Yeah. Buddha gave there are 5 benefits of listening suttas also.
Yes, Bhante. I was like, Bhante. I think it's very good, Bhante. I kind of familiar with the Pali now, with the whole sutta. Because,
Yes.
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Listening is good thing. Remember this one is also. Buddha says 5 benefits. Okay. Which one is? Asutang sunati. Asutang sunati means which we haven't heard before. We get a chance to listen. That is the first thing. After listening Dhamma. Anisans, I know 5. Second sutta is this one. Asutang sunati, which we haven't learned before, we are able to hear it. Second one, sutang pariyodapeti. Previously, what we have learned, there is always a little bit, some of the time, we forget time to time, or some of the time there's a confusion, or okay, I'm not clear about it. But second time when we listen, we get very clear by that. So that is the second one. Kankhang vitarati. Kankhang means doubts. So the doubt toward Dhamma when we have, it is all easily get rid of. Ditting ujung karoti, our eyes, because ditting ujung karoti is not about eyes, but about we become aware of Dhamma practice, and righteously we can walk on that. So this chitta masta pasidati, and his mind, his body, his heart become pleasant of following the Dhamma. After listening Dhamma, there is always happiness. And when he sees that, okay, this Dhamma is visible in my life, he can happy. So these are the 5 benefits of listening Dhamma. So when we listen again and again, see, there is a still benefit for us. Manfred was asking something.
Bande, I have a
Yes.
comment. The third drawback, for example, this all applies to a person who has Dhamma. A person who doesn't have Dhamma, they are not timid when they go into an assembly.
True. That is true. This is when timid, it is not his equal. He is there talking about as a leader of something. He's a king in that way. But when the assemblies happen, in assemblies, there is equality. Like among these friends, like we have here 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 20 people are here. When we are talking with each other and we know, okay, Alan has this nature, Manfred has this nature. And when we speak, we know that, okay, this person has this nature. So that, okay, they know about me everything.
It is an assembly of the like-minded. You're right.
So in that way, Buddha explains these things. Because assemblies is not something like someone is leader and is speaking. In that assemblies, they are talking about each other. They are looking at each other. So it is still visible. And when Trump speaks or any political leader speaks, what we say, we know they are liars. First things comes, okay, it is his job, it is his duty to do that. We make that comment. We don't take it seriously. But the ethical person, when he speaks, and if we know that he is a true, he's righteous, on that time, we listen carefully. We observe him very well. Like you see, our teacher comes to the monastery. When teacher comes in a monastery, we see when he speaks, there is a pin drop silent. Why? Because people want to listen him. And that is the benefit of practice now. But so really, what I've seen in this entire life, Buddha's Dharma, when we open and we investigate in our society, every point is visible. Every point. And we can observe, yes, this is happening in society. That's the beauty of it. So I want to share the merits first. Today we gathered here. We went refuge to Triple Gem. We observed Sila. Before that, we practiced meditation also. And then we learn a beautiful sutta about ethics. And we discuss upon it. In this way, we have accumulated a lot of good karma. We share this all the merits to all the heavenly beings. Our protected deities also. By the power of this merit, they may realize Dhamma in this Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We share this merit with all the departed relatives in this life or long life of samsara, whoever departed from us. We share this merit with them. By the power of this merit, they may have a good birth in next life, and they may become fortunate to escape from this harsh journey of samsara. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We share this merit with our teacher, Lapu Swamino Hansa, all the monks in the monastery, all the nuns in the monastery in this world, all the monks and nuns. We share this merit. By the power of this merit, they may have a good life and they may become fortunate to realize this Dhamma in this Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu. We share this merit with Manfred, Alan, all the participants of today's program. Who are unable to join us today, we share this merit with them also. By the power of this merit, by the power of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and its protection, you may all have happy life, healthy life, long life. All the fortune comes your way, and you may have association of noble friends and realize this Dhamma in this Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, that's all for today. Bless you all. Abhivadana Sīlissa Niccang Vaddhāpachāyino Chattaro Dhamma Vaddanti Ayuvanno Sukhang Balam Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagga Sampatti Mevacha Ato Nibbāna Sampatti Mināte Samicchatu.
Many merits, Bhante. Please allow us to ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
Okaso Vandami Bhante.
Sukhi Manto.
Maya Katam Punyang Samina Anumoditabang
Sadhu Anumodami.
Samina Katam Punyang Mayan Databang
Sadhu Anumodita.
Sadhu Anumodami Okasa Dwaratena Katang Sabang Achyang Kamatame Bante
Kamami Kamitabang.
Okasa Kamami Bante Titiyampi Okasa Kamami Bante Tatiyampi Okasa Kamami Bante.
Niroga Nibbana Sapache. Sukhi.
Many merits Bante.
Thank you,
Namabuddhaya.
Bante, for preaching beautiful Dhammam.
Thank you, Bante.
Bante be
Thank
well.
you,
Budaya,
Bante.
Bante.
Buddha,
Thank
Bante.
you.
Thank
Gary.
you.
Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya, Bante. Namo
Thank you.
Buddhaya.
Good
Good day.
day, everyone.
Bante Namo Buddhaya.